Hello everyone, and now we will jump on to our next cross application. Our next cross application is IDOCs. We already covered the one cross application, that is BAPI. Now we will jump on to IDOCs. And what is our requirement? We want to migrate the employee data using BAPI with IDOCs. And in the BAPI, we did two things: function module and business object. Now we will go for full understanding of the IDOCs. Then we will combine this BAPI with the IDOC. This is our full topic. Now, what is IDOC? The full form of IDOC is intermediate documents. The full form itself is suggesting they will act as a intermediate document while transferring the data from SAP to non-SAP system, non-SAP to SAP system, or SAP to SAP system. As it is an interface, as it is a cross application, so they can work in any direction. Now, IDOC is a data container, or we can say data file, which is exchanged between the two systems. It is a data container. Data container means it will store the data, it will store the values. So IDOC is a data container which is exchanged between the two systems. And every IDOC has a unique number. So IDOC stands for intermediate document. Every IDOC has a unique number, and IDOC is a data container or data file which is exchanged between the two systems. We will go for an example so that we can understand why we are saying it is a data container. Suppose simple. What is our requirement? We want to migrate the employee data. Okay, we want to migrate the employee data using BAPI with IDOC interface. So how IDOCs will work in this case? Suppose from the non-SAP system, we are getting these four records: employee ID, employee name. Suppose these four records are coming. Whenever first record will go to the SAP system, SAP will generate a IDOC number. Suppose I am saying IDOC number is 100. Whenever this IDOC number 100 will generate for this particular record, so this IDOC number 100 will store this particular data, because IDOC is a data container. So this IDOC is storing this data. Suppose for the second record, the IDOC number is 101. It will store this particular data. For the IDOC, for the third record, suppose the IDOC number is 102. It will simply store this record. Suppose for the fourth record, IDOC number is 103. So it will simply store this particular record. So these four IDOC numbers has these four data, because IDOC is acting as a data container. Now what we will do, we'll simply process this IDOC number. We'll simply process this IDOC number. We'll simply process this IDOC number. We will simply process this IDOC number. When we process this IDOC number, can we get this data? Yes. We will simply insert into our employee table. Suppose whenever we'll process this IDOC number, we will get this record. So we will simply insert into our employee table. Similarly for third and fourth record. Just see, IDOC is acting as a intermediary document. So this data, firstly, we are passing to IDOC. and IDOC is acting as a data container, and we can simply process those IDOCs. It means we will take the data from the IDOCs. You can go in reverse direction also. Suppose from the SAP system, we want to send the data to the non-SAP system using IDOCs. So what we will do, from the SAP system, suppose we want to send 10 records. So we have 10 IDOC number, and those 10 IDOCs will have 10 contents, 10 data, and non-SAP system will take the data from the IDOCs. Yes. So IDOC is a data container which is exchanged between the two systems. Once topic will proceed, you will get more clarity. Now, our next is IDOC process. IDOC process. So we have two types of IDOC process, and you will always listen these two terms: inbound process, outbound process, and the simple understanding. In, go for the word in, go for the word out. If data is coming into SAP system, that is called as inbound process. If the data is going out from the SAP system, it is called as outbound process. So in case of inbound, data is coming inside the SAP system. In case of outbound, data is going out from the SAP system. If we will talk about our current requirement, we are migrating the employee data into SAP system using BAPI with IDOCs. So data is coming inside the SAP system. It means we are working on which process? Inbound process. Suppose from the SAP system, we are passing the data to non-SAP system using IDOC. So data is going out from the SAP system. So that is called as outbound process. Suppose we have two SAP system. From one SAP system, data is going to other SAP system through IDOC. So for this SAP system, it is outbound. For this SAP system, it is inbound. Suppose from this SAP system, we are sending the data to this SAP system. So for this SAP system, it is outbound. For this SAP system, it is inbound. So what is the summary of the video, or what we studied in this particular video? We started with the next cross application, that is IDOC. IDOC is intermediate document. They are document in what sense? That they will store the data. They are act as a data container when data is exchanged between the two systems. And SAP always generates a unique IDOC number. Every IDOC has a unique number, and we have two processes of IDOC: inbound, outbound. If data is coming into SAP system through IDOC, that is inbound. If data is going out from the SAP system, that is called as outbound. In the next video, we will continue the topic IDOCs only. So that's it in this video. Thank you.